Sawadee everyone, and welcome to the beautiful city of Luang, Prabang, which is pretty much the central city of northern Laos. Despite its pretty small size, it only has around 50,000 people. It used to be the capital, the ancient capital of various kingdoms and empires. And today it is even a UNESCO heritage site. So I think there's probably gonna be some nice things to see in this city. But first, let's look at what's right in front of me right now. And if you watched the previous video in Laos, you might be able to make a guess. The Mekong River. I've been following this one river since pretty much the beginning of this trip. And for once, on the other side is Laos, still Laos. It's not a border here, it's right in the middle of the country. And here in Luang Prabang, well, you can do various cruises, boat trips to see the sunset or just go to the other side. We could do that, but we'll probably just stay in town today. And tomorrow I have some other things planned. And even for the other days, we're gonna spend some time on this river and you're gonna see why. But for now, follow me and let's visit this little town. There is a minibus going around town and apparently it's free, so I'm just gonna wait here and take it if it's possible. And this bus is actually in such a good state. I haven't seen anything like this. Sawadee. It's free, right? It's free bus or paid? Ah, sorry. I'm gonna translate.
No.
Oh, how much?
It's free. No pay.
It's free? Oh, okay. Okay, Kap chai. Kap chai. Yep. This tuk-tuk is apparently free as well, which is pretty wild. I mean, I don't know where they get the money to have all these like brand new and free buses. It's pretty crazy. That's pretty much unheard of, at least by me, in Southeast Asia. I'm not used to that, but I mean, it's pretty nice, I'm not gonna lie. But the reason I got off the bus right here was because I wanted to show you something, which is right there. Okay, can I cross that road? I think I can. So when I was in Vientiane, I told you about a guy called Phomvihanh, which is pretty much the founder of communism in Laos. I mean, not the founder, but pretty much the leader of the revolution. It's written in French, again, but it means monument for the president Phomvihanh. So let's see that. So after the monarchy was abolished in Laos, Phomvihanh became prime minister of the country. And then for some reason in 1991 he became president as well. And he died 1 year later, but I guess he had a good life and I guess he's liked by the people. So yeah, I mean, the fact that they built a whole statue of him right here, I think that's a good evidence of him being pretty much liked by the people, isn't it? So I've already talked about that a little bit in Vientiane, but Laos is known as the most bombed country in the world. And to this day, there are still thousands of unexploded ordnances, that's how they call them, lurking around the country. And people die every year because of that. So there are people trying to clear those bombs, but there's still so many of them. Let's learn a little bit about that. So here's another monument for a former president. And this man is President Suphanuvong. He was actually the first president of Laos, while Phomvihanh, which we saw earlier, was the prime minister at this time. So I guess that's another well-liked political figure of Laos. Well, so according to Google Maps, there is a bridge right here. Yeah, nice job Google Maps. Guess I'll just stay on this side then. Alright, let's go and visit Pussy Mountain. That's actually the name. That's probably how you pronounce it also. But anyway, let's go visit Pussy Mountain. Well, that's gonna be my exercise for the day. Should I say for the week, actually? So this is what you get at the top of Mount Pussy. I'll never get used to this name. But the view is bloody nice. Sabaidi, is it possible to buy a ticket for the slow boat to Huai Zai?
Yeah.
We're going on the boat in 2 days, guys. But I'll explain a bit more tomorrow. For now, just follow me to the night market. We got some handmade products here. Some paintings. Looks pretty good. Sabaidi, how much is that Birao shirt?
80,000.
80,000? Oh, that's a steal. Okay, I'll take it.
70?
For 70?
Yeah.
For 70, I take it. All right. Okay, perfect. I'll just take it. Cup chai. Bye bye. I think I might be the worst negotiator ever. She started at 80,000, so I was like, yeah, okay, because it's pretty cheap actually. And then she negotiated herself down to 70,000. Right, let's see what they have in terms of food now. Samaidi, can I have one of these, please? Yeah, 25? Okay, one, please. Okay, so look what we got here. There's this potato chips thing. I've seen that in Thailand quite a lot, it's pretty good. And this, I don't know what it is. It looks like some sticky rice. I mean, it is sticky rice, I think. But there's probably some flavor to it, and I think they put some coconut on it as well. So it might be a dessert thing, I don't know, we'll try. And obviously, a big beer Lao. As they say in Lao, itadakimasu. So it's already the next day, and today we're going to see the Kuang Si Waterfall, one of the most beautiful waterfalls in all of Laos. But first, we're crossing that morning market. They have croissant, chocolatine and baguette. Sounds good to me. So apparently they call this a chocolate pie here, which doesn't really make any sense. But at least they don't call it pain au chocolat, which is good to me. Yeah, it's much tastier in France, to be honest, but I'll take it. I'm actually so sad right now. They're building Luang Prabang's very first 7-Eleven. Oh, and by the way, I rented a scooter because it's actually cheaper to rent a scooter for a day here than just taking the transport to the Kuang Si Waterfalls. But I'm so sad. If you come to Luang Prabang in a few months, you're gonna have a 7-Eleven. You're so lucky. There is literally a free bus service right there. How do I jump off a cliff right now? I paid that bike for nothing. Didn't need it. But anyway, let's just go to the waterfall and enjoy it. Just made it back to Luang, Prabang. Oh. Well, that was a lot of fun. Way too many tourists though. I mean, you can't understand why, it's very beautiful. Half of the tourists are Chinese probably. And there's a Chinese supermarket right there actually. And like of all the Western tourists there are in Laos, probably like half of them are French. I mean, I'm one of them, but I don't know what the reason is for French people to come here. But anyway, I need some food for tomorrow because there probably won't be any supermarkets where I'm going. So let's see what they have here. So I guess that's what Chinese clothes look like. Still written in English though. Wait, do they have Paw Patrol in China? Those are the worst Dragon Ball shirts I've ever seen. There's nothing Dragon Ball about them except the name. Like, they don't even use the font. Goku Black Coffee. What's that supposed to be? I have no idea. All those Chinese brands that you've probably never seen before. Right here, in the supermarket in Laos. There's a Buddhist school in Luang Prabang, which means that very often you'll see kids walking around with the traditional Buddhist attire. They're basically the next generation of Buddhist monks. But anyway, a couple days ago we tried what is possibly the most recent transport in Laos, the high-speed train. And now we're gonna try one of the oldest means of transportation in the country, which is the boat in the Mekong River. But not any boat. Because this boat is actually gonna bring me to the Thai border. It's a long and slow boat. It's gonna last for 2 days, just like this boat here. And maybe not this one, but some of these boats are actually going to the town of Waigzai at the Thai border. Is it gonna be boring? Is it gonna be fun? We'll see that tomorrow. Good morning everyone. Today we're leaving Luang Prabang and taking this boat right there. What the hell is that? Why is there a house on the boat? I have no idea. But let's go. This engine is so loud, I don't think any of this footage or any of the audio is gonna be usable. You can really see a lot of construction work throughout Laos, especially on the Mekong River. I think I've probably seen already like 2 bridges on the Mekong that weren't shown on Google Maps, so it shows that they are very recent. So yeah, in the recent years they're developing quite fast, probably with the help of China. As for the boat itself, where it is decent, I mean, they've put some chairs so you can sit down. You can see that, yeah, it wasn't there originally. I think they probably added some comfort in the last few years as it became more popular with tourists. And you can really see that, like, all the people you see there are mostly tourists. And the actual Laotian people, they're on the front of the boat doing their thing. So, yeah, it's just the tourists on one side and the local people on the other side, which is a bit sad, I think. They do have toilets at least. Didn't like the idea of being 2 days in a boat without toilets, so at least there's that. There is some food though, but not much. It's like some crisps, there's some, those noodle boxes, and some drinks. It kinda does get boring, because I've been here for like only 4 hours. More like 5 hours actually, because the boat started an hour late. And yeah, there's not much to do inside. It's so interesting to see how this country is basically made around the Mekong River. People just living their daily lives. Children saying hello whenever they see a boat passing. All of the major cities in the country are built close to the river, and they use it to live, to work, basically for everything. And that's pretty much how it's always been in many parts around the world. People need water to live, so they just arrange themselves around these big bodies of water, like those rivers, or the sea, or the oceans, or lakes. basically anything. Water creates life, and life exists around water. Ladies and gentlemen, we just made it to the town of Prabang, which will be our stop for the night. The boat isn't going any further today, it doesn't run during the night, so now we have to find accommodation. All the people you can see there are people from hotels and guest houses, trying to get people to come to their hotel, of course. And tomorrow, 7:30, we get back on the boat and go for the second leg of our journey. Okay.
YouTube?
Yeah, YouTube.
YouTuber.
Yeah. Say hi.
Hello.
What's your name?
Supan.
Sultan.
And you?
I'm Nate.
I'm this.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Moment. Moment. Hello. You.
He's advertising his hotel. Go there, it's nice. Go there. Let's be real, this town is basically just a big resting stop for travelers sailing along the Mekong River. Oh, there's a night market here. Well, alright, nice night market. There's a museum here, but I don't think I'll have the time to make it, sorry guys. But no, aside from that, it's basically just guest houses everywhere and little market shops. When you come here, don't even try to use booking.com or Agoda or whatever app you're using. Doesn't matter. Just go to any guest house. The rates are pretty much the same everywhere. You'll be fine. Cup chai. Now let's go to the boat again for another day. Yeah, it's probably gonna be very long. The first day was kind of boring, I won't lie. But it's an experience. Probably won't do it again, but at least I've done it once, I guess. So we actually boarded another boat today. It's not the same one. I mean, it's extremely similar. Basically the same thing. And it's just as slow as the other one. Wow, this is really a 2 days journey. Whew, that was a long day as well, but we're finally making it. Look at this. On my right is Laos, on my left is Thailand, and this bridge right here is one of the kind of many Lao-Thai friendship bridges. And I'm gonna cross this one tomorrow to go into Thailand and say goodbye to Laos. And so with that, finally made it to the town of Kuang Si after 2 days of sailing. Everyone is rushing to these minivans and songtaus to head to the Thai border. I could do that, but doesn't change much. I think I'm just gonna spend the night here. So let's just try and find some accommodation here. Samaidi, do you have a bed for tonight?
Yeah, we still have some bed.
How much is it?
330,000 K.
330? Yeah, I'll come back. Just,
You can also go to the Over the Moon hostel.
yeah, is it good?
It's a good one.
Okay, thank you. Samaidi. In dorms, yeah. How much is it for one night?
200,000, sir.
200,000. Okay, I'll take for one night. Whenever I'm traveling somewhere and I see a staircase on the street, I have this irresistible urge to climb them and see what's on top. More often than not, it's disappointing and it's not worth it, but I have to do it. So that's what at the end of the stairs. Just a temple. I mean, it looks pretty nice, but was it worth it? Absolutely not. Would I do it again? Absolutely. Well, this is it, everyone. It's time to say goodbye to Laos. The Mekong River is right here. There are boats sailing across the river, but you're not allowed to cross the border that way if you're a foreigner. So what I have to do is go to the Thai-Lao Friendship Bridge, which is 12 kilometers away. Yeah, that's a bit far. The thing is, I don't have any cash left. So I figured I would do something fun that I was planning to do before, but didn't really have the chance to. I'm gonna try to hitchhike to this bridge. Alright, I'm very confused by this place, because what's written on it is, this is the committee which is in charge of the monument to the glory of the president Kazan Pomvihan. I think that's about the right translation. Like, this whole building, apparently, is for people who are, like, just, I don't know, taking care of a monument? Do they really deserve a whole building like this? I'm so confused right now. I know they really like Kazan Pomvihan, but like, that much? So from what I've heard online about the few people that have ever tried hitchhiking in Laos, if you put your thumbs up like that, people won't really understand that you're trying to hitch a ride. So they say you have to hit the air with the palm of your hand. So I don't really understand what that means. I'm gonna try something like that. Maybe it will work, we'll see. Well, I have found a decent spot with shade and not too much people looking at what the hell I'm doing. So let's start hitting the air with my hand. Savaidi, trying to go to the bridge. The Thai bridge. The Thai bridge. Bridge to Thailand. This way. Can I come in? Behind? Okay. Guess this worked. I didn't wait. It was literally the first car. It came 15 seconds after my first video. I'm not even joking. The first car stopped. I think it's really so easy here because the people are so nice. All the way to the bridge and the border crossing, actually. They probably went out of their way. I don't think they were going to the Thai border. Maybe they were, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if they really went out of their way to help me. Man, I really look like shit. But anyway, here I am at the Thai border. They took me all the way here and they left, so I'm pretty sure they didn't want to come here in the first place. They just went out of their way to bring me here, which is crazy. I'm kind of sad I didn't do more hitchhiking because this was one of the funniest experiences I've had in this whole trip, I think. But I'll definitely do more hitchhiking vlogs in the future because I really like doing that and you meet some incredible people while hitchhiking. But for now, this is here at this border crossing that my adventure in Laos is gonna end. But it's not the end of my adventures. When I was in Vientiane, I was applying for a visa and I actually got it approved yesterday. So this is where we're gonna go next after a couple days just chilling in Thailand. I'm not gonna spoil, but it's a country where very, very few travelers dare to go. So you'll see that next time. But for now, I'll catch you later.